Let's do a quick new growth check. This is week 17 post-relaxer. I've got a good 2 inches of new growth, and y'all, it's time to prep for a relaxer. Healthy relaxed hair starts the week before your relaxer. If you apply any type of chemical, meaning color-treated naturals too, to avoid breakage and overprocessing, you need a protein treatment the week before. It helps to build up your hair's strength to prepare for the chemical process. First things first, do a clarifying wash. You need to remove buildup so the chemical adheres to your hair properly. I'm sure you've heard of a relaxer not taking. Skipping this step could explain why. My preferred hard protein ahead of relaxer day is the old school Aphogee Two-Step Protein Treatment. It's liquid, it's messy. I transfer it to a spray bottle to control the application. This is tricky. It's almost like applying a relaxer. Once you start, you gotta finish. You gotta finish quickly. Once you spray this, it's going to start hardening in a couple minutes. So you've gotta spray and comb. Spray and comb. You wanna thoroughly saturate your hair and work it all the way through. I start from the bottom and work my way up to the top. Personally, I like to apply this either wearing a silk shirt or not wearing a shirt at all, because your hair will get sticky and it will adhere to whatever it touches. And it also becomes very brittle, so you want to be very careful. I sit under the dryer for about 20 minutes on warm heat. So we're going to hop in the shower, rinse with warm water, and remove all this dried protein. After rinsing, your hair is going to feel like what it just went through. Stronger protein treatments, they're gonna leave your hair feeling a little dry. It's only momentary, but your hair will be literally yearning for moisture, which tells you it's time for step 2. The balancing moisturizer infuses hydration and improves your hair's manageability. Okay, Black folk PSA. Now I know we love to remix instructions, particularly on hair products. This product is just so intense. This just isn't the day for that. The instructions say leave it on for 2 minutes. I might leave it on for 5, but that's as disobedient as I'm gonna get. Just follow the directions. In contrast to how stiff and almost stringy it felt earlier, now it's super soft. From here, I can finish things out close to the steps of a normal wash day. With my LCO method, the first step is a leave-in conditioner. As the weeks inch closer and closer to my relaxer, I'm dealing with 2 separate textures. So I pay special attention to the new growth. Stretching your relaxer is the key to having healthy relaxed hair. Nobody needs a relaxer every 6 weeks. So naturally, y'all ask a lot of questions about how to stretch. It really comes down to A, keeping your line of demarcation and your new growth moisturized. B, protective styling, in my opinion, keeping my hands out of my hair, particularly once I have a lot of new growth. And C, you've got to kind of slow walk the stretch. I didn't jump to 18 weeks overnight. In high school, I used to get a relaxer every 8 weeks. Each time you relax, add 2 weeks, meaning let's move from 8 to 10, then the next time 12. As long as your hair isn't breaking, keep adding 2 weeks each time until you reach whatever that ideal number is. I've definitely played with this number over time. A few years back, it was 22 to 24 weeks. Right now, I relax around week 19 or 20. If you're looking for a minimum, I'd suggest 12 weeks. And that's taking both your hair's integrity and your body's overall health into consideration. Your hair does not need a relaxer more than once a quarter. Now, while we're on the topic, shout out to Beauty in Black. I just started watching it. My favorite character is Mallory. Don't judge me. Black female executive on a relaxed hair product, I guess. That art reflecting life. I guess I see myself in the character. There is no such study that says relaxers cause cancer. It does not exist. However, there was a study conducted by the National Institute of Health that found over-relaxing your hair, meaning 5 times per year or more, can increase your chances of developing a very specific type of rare cancer by 2.5%. People flooded social media repeating this figure without understanding the details. It's a valid concern, but we have to remember math. The chance of developing endometrial cancer is about 1.6%. When you multiply that by 2.5%, it becomes 4%. Ads you've seen on Instagram are most likely fake news. The supporting articles follow up and kinda clown black women. Doctors were quoted saying, y'all need to stop worrying about what a relaxer's doing. Instead, you need to run a mile and eat some vegetables if you want to prevent cancer. I was like, okay, well, on that note, I'll get back to my tutorial. Alrighty, so I am fighting this mane to pull it back into a bun. That old school principle still applies. Try your best not to irritate your scalp the week before a relaxer. I'd love to hear any tips. If y'all have them, please drop them in the comments. But the easiest way for me to make a bun or a ponytail is to essentially create two ponytails. Tackle one half and then add the second half to it. My slick edge combo of choice is Eco Styler Gel and Design Essentials Edge Control. Then I tie a silk scarf and leave that on for 15 or 20 minutes or so for a super sleek look. And I don't know about you, y'all know I wear a lot of wigs and curls in different colors, but I feel the prettiest when I look the simplest. I love a simple bun. Dress it up, dress it down, you can run to the mall or have on a gown. Anyone else having that less is more revelation in your 30s? Le bun is not perfect, but you really can't tell I'm 18 weeks post-relaxer. All I need to do now is sit tight and prepare for the big day. Believe it or not, I'm actually not pro-relaxer. I'm pro-healthy hair. If you've been thinking about coming back, there's a safe way to do it, and I'm here to help. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any hair health or relaxer questions, drop them down in the comments. Remember to like, save, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay tuned for Relaxer Day.